All right, coming up on WTOL 11 Your Day, might you be taking in a movie this weekend? If nonstop action is your thing, we might just have the flick for you. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. It is the perfect weekend and time to take in a movie with the Oscar picks last week. Sure, the theaters will probably be busy.
Yet again. All right, back from the red carpet, Toledo Free Press film editor James A. Molnar joining us this morning. Great to have you with us. How was your trip?
It was fun, you know. It was highs of 70 some days. There was the deluge of rain initially when I was there, and it almost had a kind of a cold and rainy red carpet, but the sky broke and we got to see some sun on the red carpet. And so, yeah, it was a fun trip. It's always cool. It's kind of like a spring break for me, and the break is now over and I'm back in these
back to
chilly
reality,
temperatures.
right?
And you did break down what you thought of that earlier in the week, so it was good to have you on. This is your second appearance of the week. We actually did decide this morning that we were going to call him, I don't know why, Sir James.
Yes, that's all you know, Sir James A. Molnar.
It just seemed fitting coming back from the red carpet that
well, there
you have some sort of title like that.
Yes.
But you're going to be talking about some movies today. First up, Nonstop is the main one you're going to be focusing in on today.
Yeah, I missed talking about this last week, so I definitely wanted to get talking about this week. And you have Liam Neeson is back in theaters, and this time he plays kind of his standard action hero role as kind of a failed father trying to not necessarily redeem himself in this movie, but, you know, kind of bringing that baggage, if you will, with him on this movie. And as you see, Julianne Moore is in this movie as well, and he plays a U.S. Air Marshal who has to kind of figure out what is going on with this plane. He gets some texts initially after takeoff from some type of terrorist or whatnot saying, I'm going to kill someone every 20 minutes unless you wire $150 million to an offshore bank account. And of course, this is all happening in this confined space, which that's kind of the cool thing about this movie, is that it's all happening on this plane. And so I give credit to director Yom Golit Sarah, who brought us House of Wax and Orphan, for making this movie work on a plane in such a confined space, because it's an action movie in a small amount of space.
That is actually fascinating that they could pull that off. Overall, I mean, what'd you think of this one?
It wasn't bad. It's kind of reminiscent of Flight Plan with Jodie Foster from 2005.
That's what I was thinking of, with the kid that goes missing on the plane, right?
Yes, and so this one kind of, you know, you're kind of going through the twists and turns of this movie, and it's not, like I said, 3 out of 5 stars. Pretty good movie for an overall March appearance for the movie. So overall, I did like it, and it's not bad in length. It's 106 minutes, PG-13. It's a fun action movie. I don't love the ending, but I do enjoy it, and I appreciate having a nice action movie in early March.
And then the movie gets hung up when his Wi-Fi goes out and he can't get the text messages.
That's part of the plot as well.
Are you kidding? I just pulled that out of my hat. It really is.
There is a part where, you know,
See, I could have written the script right there.
You have a calling, right?
I don't know what happens.
This is your new calling.
I don't know the ending, so maybe I'll have to go and see it.
Huh.
There you go. You can go and see it. And there's also 2 other movies coming out in theaters. You have 300, kind of part 2, where it's brought back from the 2007 movie, 300.
I'm kind of excited about that. There's few movies that really kind of get me excited, but I saw 300. To see this one, I think I'll be game for this.
Absolutely, and I think you'll like it. And you also have Mr. Peabody and Sherman, based on the 1960s animated series characters from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. That one's time-traveling 3D adventure. I think the kids will like that. So you have action, kind of historical,
and animation.
Maybe an animation.
Yes.
So
there you go.
For everyone at the movies.
Yeah, there's a little bit of something for all of us.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. All right, Sir James A. Molnar, thank you so much for being with us today.
Of course.